Hey everyone, Karen from Ask the Spirit Guides. I hope you're doing well today. So I did a call out on the channel under post for questions regarding Congress, Republicans, Democrats, whatever in terms of what's going on right now. Okay. And so we have a part two, a part one, part two. We have a part two too. Part one and two. And so the first part is 20 questions. So we're going to do that today. And then we'll do part two. I'll bring out in a day or two. Okay. So I just want to remind people this obviously is for entertainment purposes only. We are asking the spirit guides using the dowsing rods. And it really, the idea for this is to help us understand. Okay. So that is where I want our mindsets to be. Help us understand. If you start to feel uncomfortable by any of the responses, then I would recommend you shut it off and then come back to center. Take a deep breath. If you want to continue listening, great. If you don't, then don't. Okay. So, because the whole idea is for us to understand what's going on. But if it starts to create fear or anything like that, then I want you to step away, because that would not be healthy for you, and it wouldn't be healthy for kind of what the light workers are trying to accomplish. Okay. So, but I do know that for me and for many people in the community, what helps them center themselves is to understand what's going on. Okay. So we're all just trying to find that balance. All right. Okay. Are you ready? All right, so let me say the little prayer. If you are new to the channel, I would recommend that you go to the Start Here playlist. I'm pointing right here because it will be after this video. It'll show up at the end right here, or you could just go on over to the Start Here playlist, and there are some intro videos on what's going on here. Okay. All right, I close my aura to all but my higher self, the God consciousness, my guides and guardians, and ask Archangel Michael to please protect this channel so it's only of the light. Amen. Hey, you guys. Hello. Okay, so we have 20 questions for you regarding what's going on in DC with Congress. There might be some questions about F45 or DJT. Are you comfortable answering those for us today? Let me ask you, do you think it's helpful for the light workers to have this information, to have an understanding of what's going on? Yes. Okay. Is it unhelpful for some? Yes. Okay. So again, discernment, right? So I think anytime I do these kind of political ones, I think that's how we'll start this. Just a little reminder to everybody. All right. Because I do plenty of non-political. I did one on unicorns last night. Come on now. If you don't want to watch this, go watch the unicorn one. All right. It's pretty fun, actually. I thought so. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead. And the first question, are you guys ready? Okay, you guys notice I forgot to say there's a yes and no right there. So those are the responses, but I will also say it out loud. All right, number one. And again, these questions came from the community. I might expand on them like I usually do. All right, are some Republican lawmakers being threatened with violence and harm and/or blackmail? Yes, allegedly, entertainment purposes only. If yes, do these threats include harm to their families? Yes. Would you consider this behavior that's going on in Washington right now like mob-like? Yes. Okay. Number two, is this one reason they are not standing up to DJT? Yes. Is this been going on for 8 years? No. Okay. Has it been going on for 4 years? Over the last 4 years? Okay. So it kind of picked up speed. Okay. Yes. Thank you. For those who are being threatened, Are they able to seek out their own protection? Yes. Okay. Wide swing. Okay. So they are, do they actually have protection? Yes. Okay. Good. Number 4, are any Democrats being threatened? Yes. Huh. Is it Fetterman? They know who I'm talking about. Is he being threatened? Yeah. Okay. I think we asked that before in something else. Okay, so you know what we can do, you guys, again, collectively, one of the reasons why it is helpful to know what's going on, if you can keep yourself centered, is to send love and light. So I know this is going to premiere, and I know you guys are in the chat right now, so you guys can send out all those little hearts, and that will really, that'll get the ball rolling. And so when we're done here, you could actually center yourself. You can do a cut, clear, cancel. Maybe we'll do that at the end of this video. I just realized my glasses are really dirty. We'll do a cut, clear, cancel so that we're not focused on the negative energy, and send some love and light to everybody involved. I have a feeling even, just more I learn about what's going on, potentially, allegedly, with DJT and maybe with, we'll say Prussia. Is he also being threatened? Yeah. So just really got in over his head. Yes. Okay. So this morning at Coffee with Karen, I talked about separating the behavior from the spirit, human. Okay, the human having a spirit having a human experience. So we can send love and light to the human, which actually helped me a lot because I was really struggling thinking of sending love and light to him because I was really focused on the behavior. So when I can separate the behavior from the person and the spirit, it's easier for me to do that. So just kind of keep that in mind if that helps you. Okay. All right. So we asked if are any Democrats being threatened? And the answer was yes. Okay. Is it a large majority? No. Okay. So there are just a few? Okay. Are they are they threatening just enough to bring over to the other side, basically, so they'll vote with them? Yes. Okay, great. And again, more love and light we send to those people, maybe they'll have the courage then, right, to stand up. So I think that would be really great. And again, this is really good for me. I've really learned a lot today. So between Coffee with Karen and I'm just really starting to put pieces together. It feels like I've been doing that every day for the last couple months, but it's just growing, and I hope it is for you too, that being aware of these things does give us the opportunity to intervene in a very positive way. So, and I think that's amazing. It gives us something active to do, okay? All right, whether it's prayer, meditation, sending the love, sending the light, sending angels to them to protect them, whatever, whatever you ask for, we have to ask for it, okay? All right. So are these threats credible? Yes. If yes, are they really in danger? Yes. Okay. Or do they just think they're in danger? No. So they have reason to believe that they really are in danger. Yes, very wide swing too. Okay, so they really need our help, you guys. Is DJT behind the threats? Yes. Is he behind the threats, or is someone else behind his threats? Yes. And is that Prussia? Yes. Okay. So this is a pretty dangerous situation, I think. So does DJT know about all the threats that people are experiencing? Yes. Is that because he's experiencing them himself? Wide swing. Okay. Not to not hold him accountable because he got himself into this situation, but obviously in over his head, right? Yep, they're swinging yes. Okay. Number 7, will those that oppose the administration be harmed? No. Okay, good. Is our military, FBI, CIA, all of that, are they aware of this? Yes. Okay. Are they aware enough to make sure that they're safe, that they remain safe? Okay, good. Yes. Okay. And again, we can send love and light to the military, to the FBI, to the CIA to give them the energy, to give them the wherewithal to stay bright in their thinking so they're clear. You know, we can ask the angels, the ascended masters to help with that. So, okay. Number 8. Is anyone going to come forward about being blackmailed or threatened? Yes. Will that be before DJT leaves office? Yes. Okay. Will that be an assistance to DJT leaving office? Yes. Okay. Number 9, can the threats be stopped? Yes. Okay, good. Number 10, are they being blackmailed by the EPSTEIN list? I'm not sure if that's a word I have to be careful about, but I'm going to. Yes, so they are being blackmailed by that list. Oh, are they being blackmailed because they're on that list? No. Okay. Are they being blackmailed by people who are on the list? Yes. Okay. It's going to be so nice when we go to the golden future, isn't it? Number 11, were the senators who held town halls afraid of their constituents? Yes. Okay. So another thing we can do, I was just thinking about this, is we can send love and light to them so that, and better communication. You know, they did not communicate well. And what they should have done is just said, tell me how you're feeling instead of talking. They need to listen. No talking, no talkie. Okay. So we can send love and light for better communication skills. Send the angels of communication. I'm sure there are angels of communication to help them and encourage their listening skills. They would be much better off doing that. Anytime you're having an argument with somebody, just listen. It's so much easier. Okay. Let's see. So number 12, were the senators who held town halls afraid to speak the truth due to threats? No. Okay. Were they senators who held town halls or were they reps? Not that it matters, but okay. I guess it just depends. So is every single Republican in Congress, whether Senate or House of Representatives, are they all being threatened? No. Okay. Okay. So the ones that we saw in the town halls, they are not? Are they just trying to support the DJT agenda, basically? Yes. Okay. Are they doing that because they feel outnumbered? Yes. Okay. All right. Number 13. Does EM need to be stopped? Yes. Remember what they said? Oh my goodness. When I did the pendulum yesterday morning during Coffee with Karen, I mean, these guys, a little silly. They said, it's actually even embarrassing to repeat it, but I said, oh, do you have a message for my audience today and the community? And they're like, yeah, Elon, you suck. That's what they spelled out, like literally spelled out if you missed that Coffee with Karen yesterday. Okay, so yes, EM needs to be stopped. If yes, will he be stopped before the end of DJT's 4-year term? Yes. Will he be wide swing? Will he be stopped sometime in 2025? Yes. Will he go down without a fight? No. Okay. All right. Get the bowl of popcorn out, you guys. My goodness gracious, these guys. These lower energies, it's kind of interesting, isn't it? To say the least. All right, number 14. Does the guy from Prussia have something on DJT? So we already established that. Yes. If yes, is DJT just a puppet for him? Yes. So you know how that article has come out recently? I don't know if you guys heard that about what happened. I mean, it's actually been talked about a lot. Like, this isn't news that it's speculated that DJT might be an operative for Prussia because he went there in like 1987, which is the year I graduated from high school. And so is he basically what we just said? Oh, he is. Okay. That's entertainment purposes only, allegedly. It kind of looks that way. I mean, again, it's not rocket science if you're paying attention, you know. And there, somebody has come out. Now, it's hard to know right now if it's total truth. I did look for an article about this on Politico, and I haven't looked on Ground yet. Ground, I think it's just ground.com, or I don't know, Ground News. I tried to look and they didn't have anything current. So then I thought, well, okay, we'll wait and see. So I'm kind of trusting Politico right now until I have a reason not to. So we'll see. So that's why it's definitely allegedly. But this is something that's been talked about I mean, he put an article in the paper in like 1987 about not backing NATO. So he's been up to these shenanigans for a while, a very long time. That's 40 years, little less. Not that old. Okay. Let's see. I'm only 55, so it'd be like 38 years, 37. Am I doing the math right? Whatever. You guys will all comment about that now. Okay, let's see here. Number 14. Oh, I already asked that one. Okay, number 15. Are any Republicans meeting to strategize a plan against DJT? Yes. Well, that's good. Are these Republicans that are being threatened? Wow. Oh, okay. I would think that, wow. Okay. Really? All right. Well, that's good. Seems like they could have been strategizing long before now, doesn't it? But again, everything plays out the way it needs to play out, I've got a lot of good things to be talking about during Coffee with Karen, just big picture stuff that I'm reading about and learning and looking at March energies. And we're seeing it, aren't we? We're really seeing the larger purpose. So that's where we're trying to stay at the higher spiritual perspective. Okay. But while looking at some of this stuff, just so we can be aware, because we might be affected by it or need to stand up for it, against it or whatever. Okay. Not for it, but okay. Number 16. Are there constitutional laws being broken by DJT and EM? Yes, allegedly, and for entertainment purposes only. All right. Yeah, really wide swing. All right. Number 17. Does anyone in Congress have a sense of urgency? Good question. Yes. Okay. Is it the majority who have a sense of urgency? Yes. Okay. Is the sense of your urgency, does it have to do with the budget due on March 14th? Yes. Or does it have to do with the takedown, basically, with the coup? Okay, well, that's a different answer then. No. Okay. So are they not feeling a sense of urgency due to a coup? Oh, wow. No. Okay. Do people in Congress believe that there is a coup going on? Yes, but that's not the sense of urgency. Wow. Okay. So it has more to do with the budget. Okay. All right. I'll let that sit wherever that may with you guys. I don't really know it, so obviously the budget, I have to think about that. Like, why would that be more? Maybe it's something they have control over. They have more control over that than the bigger issue right now. Okay, so it gives them something to focus on. Okay, so yes and yes. All right, so number 17. Does anyone in okay, we answered that one already. Number 18. Will Congress stand up to DJ? Did we just ask that one? Will Congress stand up to DJT and EM? No. Okay, I guess we did not answer it. We didn't ask that one. Okay, they will not. Okay, so to deal with this situation in the United States, it will need to come up from outside of Congress. Will it come from our military? Yes, yes, and yes. Will it come from the FBI and CIA? Yes. Okay. So there are enough people in those organizations that will abide by their oath. Okay, if you guys look this up, they took an oath to the Constitution. They did not take an oath to the president. So even though the president can order them, if the president orders them to do something against their constitutional oath, they took an oath first. So their oath is more important. Okay, so that's really good news. Okay, you can look that up. It's kind of interesting. We're learning so much. All right, which is really good because it'll help us build back. It'll help us build back better. Okay, which apparently we're all doing in our sleep. All the light workers. That's why we're all tired right now, according to Adamus. I talked about that. That's another conversation. Number 19. Do more than 50% of the GOPs in Congress feel bad about supporting DJT's politics? Yes. Yes. So do they have regret? Yes. Okay. Is it stressful for them? Yes. Would they like to get out of this situation? Yes. Okay, so we asked about at least 50%. Is there more than 50% that feels bad? Yes. Okay. Okay. Number 20. Can Congress regain control from the executive branch? No. At least in 2025? Yes. Okay. So will that be because of elections happening in April? Yes. Okay. Good. Good, good, good. Okay, so we've got a bunch of other questions, and it looks like another 18. So that will be part 2. So look forward to that. We'll just continue processing this stuff. Like I said in the beginning, I'd encourage you, let's just do a quick cut, clear, cancel. Deep breath. Blow it out. Thank you for the understanding to the SGs. Thank you for helping us understand so that we can stay empowered. Understanding is power, right? And we don't need to be afraid. We understand there's stuff going on that's bigger than us. And we have power because we can stand in our power and send the love and the light to the whole freaking mess. Okay? So use this information for empowerment, okay, for yourself. So, all right, have a good one. We'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.